What is up, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new ranking video today. Today we are talking Tom Cruise, one of the best action stars out there today. But this man has also had some awesome dramatic roles as well. This is going to be a big list because this was actually probably one of the hardest ranking lists I've had to make yet. Just for the simple fact being, he has so many good movies. Like, really, he has a ton of good movies, so I'm really excited to do this. Give some honorable mentions. We gotta get those honorable mentions to you guys. I gotta tell you guys them. And some of you guys might be shocked with all my honorable mentions, because first I'm gonna start off with Mission Impossible 1, 4, and 5. Not gonna mention 2 and 3 because they're not that good, so yeah, no Mission Impossibles on my list. War of the Worlds. I actually really like War of the Worlds. It used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. Minority Report, Jerry Maguire, Few Good Men, Born on the 4th of July, Rain Man, Top Gun, Outsiders, and Risky Business. You guys are probably all thinking, what the list? What are you talking about, Zach? Well, trust me, I have my reasons. Nostalgic purposes might be involved in here, but I'm going to stop talking. I just need to get to my number 5. Number 5 is going to come out to be Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a film that the first time I ever saw it, I was bored heckless, but I was a kid. I was younger at that time. I didn't really care for the movie. I wanted an action film, and it's not. Valkyrie is such a special type of Tom Cruise film that, yes, he does run. Yes, there is some action scenes in there, but the way that Tom Cruise plays the subtlety of his character is so well realized in the film, and that's greatly because of the director and writers of this story. But I found Valkyrie to be a very surprise hit of that film, that every time I rewatch it, the more I actually like it. And I love Tom Cruise's performance in there, so I had to bump it up to number 5 because I actually just rewatched it again, and I even liked it a bit more. Valkyrie, like I said, it's shot beautifully. It just gives a wonderful performance in here. All the actors in here give a wonderful performance. It's directed beautifully. The dialogue is very well done. The pacing is a little choppy at times, but really, like, Valkyrie is one of those movies that really surprised me. I didn't know what to think of it. I know not a lot of people like that film, but I put it at my number 5 to be kind of different on this. Me at number 4 is one of the biggest surprise hits, Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat, whatever you want to call it. This was an action film I actually never got to see in the theaters for the main fact that I didn't want to. I wasn't excited for this, mainly because I didn't like the trailers whatsoever, but then I heard good reviews about it, and I was like, man, maybe I should check it out. So then when it came out on Blu-ray, I actually finally checked it out. Emily Blunt is a damn action star, and she's sexy as hell too, but Tom Cruise is what made that film. Yes, Emily Blunt's fantastic in there, but Tom Cruise, he gives a very subtle performance again. He does something different. He's kind of a coward. He's not this hero that we're known to see him in like what we would see in Mission Impossible or The Mummy. No, Tom Cruise plays a coward in here. And seeing how he has to gain up his fears, how he has to become stronger and stronger each and every time, is really unique to see for his character. And Edge of Tomorrow really has such... It's directed by Doug Liman, Doug Liman's a really good director. I mean, he also made American Made this week, and God, he did such a great job as well on this film with the action sequences in here, like the Beach of Normandy scene. It kind of just felt like a video game mixed with Groundhog Day, mixed with some Tom Cruise. Edge of Tomorrow is such a fully realized, great idea that could have been played off as cheesy, boring, and none of the great aspects that it came out to be. Edge of Tomorrow makes you think. It makes you have a lot of fun, and it's tons of entertainment level. Like, Edge of Tomorrow is probably my favorite action film of his, but the films above this, I have a little bit more love for it, and I gotta get to my number 3. Come out to be Tropic Thunder. Man, yes, I know he's only a supporting character in here, but man, Tropic Thunder is nostalgia to me. I mean nostalgia to me. I love Tropic Thunder so much. Yes, Ben Stiller is hilarious. Yes, he directed a really good comedy. Robert Downey Jr. is fantastic, and Jack Black is fantastic as well. The whole cast in here is great. But I remember the first time I watched it and I saw Tom Cruise on the role. I didn't know that was Tom Cruise. I was like, what? He's in here? After a little bit, it took time for me to realize that that is Tom Cruise in this fat suit playing this big business studio exec. And honestly, the way he would talk, the way he gives his dialogue, this is probably my favorite Tom Cruise performance. Is it his best? No, but it's one of the performances that made me realize Tom Cruise can play different roles. His dances, everything about that. Les Grossman. This was a point where I actually wanted the Les Grossman movie, and I know they talked about it, and I have no idea where that went, because that is a movie that I would want to see to date. Tom Cruise is fantastic as Les Grossman. He's funny. He's one of the best parts of Tropic Thunder. He gets some of the biggest laughs in there. And when he's dancing, I mean, come on. When he's dancing, just like that. I know the whole dance sequence to Low and Get Back, because trust me, I just love what Tom Cruise did for that, and it was just great to see. Trust, never seen Tropic Thunder. Please treat yourself to a wonderful Tom Cruise performance into a wonderful comedy that you will die laughing a majority of the time. Coming in at number 2 is American Made. Yes, I was actually had this like on my honorable mentions. Then I started thinking about it more, and then I came out of the movie. And I just really, like, every time I think about the movie, I absolutely love this movie. Now, it might fall later on, but I'm so hyped up on this film. The more I talk about it with other people and more people who have seen it, it makes me excited to say that, like, I loved American Made. I am so shocked by how well done this movie was. And again, directed by Doug Liman, starring Tom Cruise. Fantastic cast all involved. It's The Wolf of Wall Street meets Catch Me If You Can, meets a little bit of Blow. Throw in Tom Cruise, this is his type of movie. And literally, like, Catch Me If You Can is my favorite Steven Spielberg movie. And Wolf of Wall Street is my favorite movie of all time. Plus, you throw Tom Cruise, which is one of my favorite action stars of all time. And Tom Cruise knows how to give really good dramatic roles. Biopic, comedy, whatever you want to say. Tom Cruise can do it all. He can run really good, too. Let me tell you, he runs in this sometimes. And like I said, I absolutely loved what he did in this movie. American Made, he brings an accent, he gained a little weight, and he gives a really great charismatic performance. Yeah, I'm sure it's not hard because it's Tom Cruise, but this charismatic performance had to be settled in a different type of way. It had to be settled where he had to hit these comedic timings, but not in the most funny ha 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 type of way. To hit it in the biopic dramatic way, but it's outlandish and funny, and that's what I think the movie did well. Doug Liman directed it perfectly. The action sequences, when there are some, are really good, but this is mostly just an interesting biopic of a man, Barry Seal, and what he went through. It is insane to see on the big screen, and American Made is totally worth your time, so that's going to have to be my second favorite Tom Cruise film as of right now. Coming in at number 1, you guys, I have to talk about this film, and that's Collateral. Collateral, directed by Michael Mann, starring Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. Probably Tom Cruise's most diverse acting performance, I would say, because he plays a villain. And even though he has his own motives and what he wants to do, and Jamie Foxx is kind of just the innocent bystander, it is so intriguing to see their back and forth and how they have to reconcile with each other. And for me, I come out of this movie and I'm just like, wow. I've seen it, I think, 6 times now. And I finally saw it for the first time like a year ago. And which I'm like stunned that I'd never seen it before. I'd never even like really heard of the film. And I remember I heard Chris Stuckman talking about it. I was like, man, I really need to check that movie out. And I'm glad I did, because Collateral, the way it's filmed, the shots, the nightlife, the cab driving scenes, just all of it is beautifully realized again. The action scene is great. Like, the action scenes in here are great, but subtle as well. It's very much more of a thriller, and just seeing how Jamie Foxx gives a wonderful performance in here, but I mean Tom Cruise, man, different type of performance for the dude. Plays this dark, realized villain. And I gotta say, like, I love what Tom Cruise did in this role. I love what he does just in general. Like, Tom Cruise, I think a lot of people overlook him and think, oh, he's just an action star. He can do so much more. And Collateral is the one movie that, to me, that made me realize that he can do more. And Collateral also, like I said, is a fantastic film. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. And really, if you've never seen Collateral, I'm the same thing. Like, what was wrong with me? What is wrong with you? Go check out Collateral. You guys are going to love that film, I promise you. It's my top 5 list for Tom Cruise movies. Please comment down below and tell me, what is your ranking or top 5 for Tom Cruise films? He has a big, diverse list, so I know we're all going to have different lists. But if you like my list and you want to agree with it, comment down below and tell me that. But also tell me your top 5. I want to hear it all down below in the comments. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's coming out soon. Another Popecast will be up Sunday. And also, I have some other collabs I'm filming, but the one thing I do want you guys to understand is next week I probably won't have as many videos. I'm sorry, but I will have a Blade Runner retro review with a collaboration with Adam from Almost Sideways. I'll also have a Blade Runner 2049 review, and then I'll also have a ranking of Denis Villeneuve's films. And then that weekend, I'm taking a day off. No Popecast, no nothing like that. But when I do get back, you'll get some vlogs from when I was in California, meeting some family, see some Disneyland stuff, all that great aspects, guys. I want you guys to check that out next week. So as always, guys, stay classy and have a great rest of your day.